The Mon district is mostly a hilly region, extending from the foothills to the slopes of the Naga Hills and the Patkai Ranges. Mon Town is the headquarters of the district, as well as the largest town of the district. Jest village among the Konyak villages. The Konyak are a Naga people and are recognized among other Naga by their tattoos, which they have all over their face and hands. Facial tattoos were earned for taking an enemy's head. The Konyaks can be found in the Mon district of Nagaland, India and the Myanmar, in the Tirap and Changlung district of the Arunachal Pradesh. Origin of tattoo based on Folklore 1. Yingnu Hong is a beautiful place and very vast range. The common people who settle there started the art of cultivation, fishing, hunting, and other constructive activities. The village have a custom of going for hunting once in a year. On that day, they killed a strange animal, and the young people was afraid to go near that animal. Later on, one of the elderly men came and said, while we went in search of meat, Kawang has provided this animal to be used as meat. They cut this animals into pieces and distribute to every house inhabiting in the village. But the distributors unknowingly left out a widow house. After eating the unknown animal meat every year, agriculture crops failed to produce good crops. The life of the villager was very much disturbed, and the only alternative they found was to vacate this place. Instead of searching Kawang, the people of village started blaming him and try to move to safer place. As a punishment, God sent earthquake, causing the whole Yingnu Hong to sink down, but saved the life of widow from the disaster. The people who disobey the Kawang decided to something that might distinguish them from other disobedient fellow. They mark all over the face, i.e., tattoo, which would never erased. It was a permanent marking. Hearing this, other group of people who were punished by Kawang made a mark on the face too. They made a line which ran down from the forehead up to the nose. A small group of people who went to the side of Wang Yonghong through Puanglam did not put any mark on the face, but as a sign of mark they make a tattoo on their chest. That is why in the same family there are two groups who come to be known as the Thendu and Thenko. 2. According to the folklore, the origin of the Konyak tattooing started in the early day headhunting when a community organized a raid into enemy's territory. It was an orphan boy who successfully took the head that day, although the rest of the expedition party consisting of the Ang, warriors and elders could not. This stirred up jealousy among them because the person who decapitated an enemy head would receive the status honor of a warrior's. Instead, they ridiculed the orphan boy by pricking his face and body with marks. When the boy grew up, the marks made him look attractive, and this became his trademark of identification. It became the norm for the males who succeeded in taking heads to prick themselves with marks in order to distinguish themselves from the commoners. Tattoos in Konyak society were a form of identification to distinguish children from adults, a common man from a warrior, an aristocratic woman from the rest, an unmarried girl from a married one, or members belonging to a particular group. For men and boys, tattoo pattern status and headhunting achievements. There were almost no Konyaks without tattoos. The practice of tattooing dwindled because of conversions to Christianity, which considered it a heathen. It also banned by Konyak Students' Union, passed a resolution in 1960, thinking the practice to be physical torture.